continue, let's get into this intro. What's up, my Fina Lefts? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News. So a few days ago, Kandi Burst from the Real House of Atlanta posted these pictures right here. She wrote, "Came to check out at the Big 3 game." Okay, she tagged that guy and Ice Cube, legend, are in the building. You definitely should go to the Big 3 games when they come to your city. It's fire. Okay, now for those of you who are like, what the heck is a Big 3? The Big 3 is a professional 3-on-3 basketball league funded by hip-hop musician and actor Ice Cube and entertainment executive Jay. It consists of 12 teams whose rosters include both former NBA players and international players, and they basically travel around playing basketball. So for those NBA players who, are retired and wanted to come back but did not want to play in the NBA, for those who had big NBA dreams but did not get drafted, this is their opportunity to play basketball. So Kandi was at the game having a great time, and Ice Cube was there, and Michael happened to be in the middle, and she wanted pictures with Ice Cube, but it was going to be awkward to just be like, yeah, excuse me, Michael, I just want Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? She probably didn't want to cause a scene, so she peacefully went and took her pictures, because Kandi personally does not have any issues with Michael. But based on the history with Michael and Kenya Moore, when I tell you they dragged him and her for let me just go ahead and include a short clip of the whole history with Michael and Kenya Moore. You guys can go to the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist and watch all of the long videos I did on the Michael and Kenya situation. A little while ago, Michael Rapaport was on Watch What Happens Live. Now, you all know Andy can't stand Kandi. He's never done any mess like this where he's invited someone he knows hated his guest that he was bringing on. But yet, he went ahead and brought Kenya on anyways. The beautiful thing about Kenya is she is just so quick on her feet, and she dragged Michael so bad to the point where he had no comeback but to talk about ashy feet. I'm like, dude, that joke is old. He claimed he posted a gorilla image right after posting Kenya Moore image, and what he did was he hid behind the fact that he always posts gorillas and compare himself to a gorilla. But what he did was he posted her image, and then right after posting her image, his next post was of a gorilla. So most people felt like he was saying this is what Kenya Moore looked like before her makeup was applied. Now, you don't put black people and monkeys and gorilla, none of that in the same sentence. And the problem is, when he posted it, he did not add no text, no nothing. He just posted a gorilla. How ironic. I immediately said Michael is going to hide behind the fact that he always posts gorillas. So he's going to say, oh, come on, guys, I always post gorillas, and that's the reason why I did that. It's not a race thing. I'm married to a black woman, and just because you're married to a black woman, like I said, doesn't mean you cannot be racist, okay? So exactly what I said is exactly what he did. This reaction came from Kenya. When Kenya was going in on Michael, that's when Andy laughed like that. So what Andy intended for evil, yes, I'm mixing the Bible verse in this, but what Andy intended for evil, it ended up working in Kenya's favor, and he just thought Michael was going to come in there, read her, he was going to laugh. When it turns out Kenya was the one who ended up giving him the laugh of his life. I have never seen Andy laugh like this before with any other guest, where, like I said, you can count every teeth in his mouth And that came from Kenya Moore shutting down Michael Rapaport. Michael even reposted this image trying to change the narrative and then make it look like Andy's reaction was because he was reading Kenya, when you watch the video, that came from Kenya hitting him back. And you know what? Like I said, man, that woman is strong, and that's one of the many reasons why I support her. Not a fan of Michael, or no way. I find him offensive to black women. Sitting with at Kenya Moore arch enemy, I see Kandi. Isn't this the same white man that called a beautiful black queen Kenya a gorilla or a monkey and ashy? He's canceled. I don't like what he did to Kenya. He was dead wrong, period. And the thing is, through it all, Kenya laughed, she smiled, she was classy, she dragged him, and guess what? She could have used that whole gorilla situation and jumped on it. She never did. She didn't even give it a lot of day. She didn't go on a tour, basically pushing the whole he's racist narrative. She didn't. She did what she had to do and Watch What Happens Live, embarrass him, and then she moved on with her life and haven't acknowledged him since. He was just on there recently, and Andy Cohen asked him, do you want to apologize for the things you said to Kenya? Do you have any regrets? And he was like, hell no, and carrying on. And I was just like, but Andy, man, Andy just can't keep Kenya's name out of his mouth. He's obsessed. Robin Givens was on there. I heard she's going to be on the show as a friend. And he also asked her, what does she think about Kenya Moore acting? Like, his obsession. You don't like her, you don't like her. This is the same white man that wanted to make sure Kenya Moore hair was real, and he went ahead and planted his entire hand into her hair and basically pulled a black woman's entire head on TV to the point where Kenya Moore head moved a little bit and was like, yep, it's real. Like, you don't have to put your hands in someone's hair and root them, okay, for confirmation. And the comments continue. Yeah, I don't do him either. Always team women, and especially team Kenya Moore. Okay. So, do you not know or care about what he said about Kenya? Hey, Kandi and Ice Cube. That lame bleep needs to publicly apologize to Kenya on Watch What Happens Live. When the Real Housewives of Atlanta season starts, you hear me? Basically, the guy was already on there. He said that he does not regret anything he said, and he's not apologizing to Kenya Moore ever. This person tagged Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore, Kandi, in your real friend. Don't ever let her near Brooklyn again. Oh, no. Because, Kandi was with Brooklyn hanging out. And the thing is, Kenya don't even think that way. She's not someone that's going to look at this picture and be like, oh my God, how could Kandi do that? She's probably just thinking, I don't even think Kenya is losing sleep over the Michael Rapaport thing. I understand how other people are passionate about it, but she was like, I did what I had to do to him, and I'm moving on. I'm not going to allow that guy to steal my joy. And that was it. Wrong person. He's a hater. Kandi, why are you with Michael? He disrespected Kenya, used a picture of an ape that for all black women, not just her though. Ice Cube there, Kandi, get away from Michael. He disrespect black women. But it is what it is, man. I'm not saying Kandi is not loyal. I just feel like Kandi did not want to embarrass herself in public and make a scene. That's just that. Because Kandi does not have a problem with Michael, and she feels like whatever problem Michael and Kenya Moore have is their problem, even though he was throw him away. Not a fan of Michael. Please tell him to stop, basically messing with Kenya. Ask Michael why he's so obsessed with Kenya. He's a bleep hater. Not a fan. He doesn't like Kenya and posted a picture of a gorilla in reference to her and the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page. Wow, I remember that. I have to agree, he's been put on notice too many times to not get it yet. However, Kandi and Ice Cube looks great. I refuse to acknowledge that other thing that's between them since he loves disrespecting women. Who Ice Cube still looks good. I'm sorry, can forgive him. Okay. This just triggered, lost all respect for him. Shaking my head. Nope. after the way he tried Janet and Kenya, boy, bye. Your disrespect will not be tolerated, okay? And Cube, yes, the other guy, hell no, cancel, delete that picture, that pic. That dude called a black woman a gorilla. He's been canceled. Kandi, don't be flattered. As soon as he gets on Watch What Happens Live, he's going to stab you in the back. And you have the nerve to post a photo with baby Brooklyn, but you pose with a man that made racist and thank you statements about her mother. Now you canceled. Additionally, he stays arguing with black women but doesn't keep that same bleep energy for other people. Remy can go to hell. Thank you, Team Twirl, and just people in general who just are good people for standing up, for Kenya and all of that. But like I said, Kenya did what she had to do on the show. She's not losing sleep over Michael. She don't talk about him. You know what I'm saying? And she knows Kandi hard and knows that Kandi have no reason to be malicious towards her. So nothing to see here. She posted this beautiful image with adorable Brooklyn in her arms, basically giving Kandi credit for sending her this necklace, basically that, instead of Brooklyn pulling on her expensive necklace, she can pull on something that is suitable for kids to use and put in their mouth when it's eating. And she thanked Kandi, and Kandi responded. All of Kandi and Kenya are all, everything is all good. There's no bad blood. There's nothing there. But, I can completely see the anger and outrage and all of that due to what Michael did. But like I said, Kenya already know what's up, so it's all good between these two. I'm wishing Kandi, Kenya, and everybody nothing but the best, and I'm looking forward to season 12. Can't wait. Excited. Go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.